Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 18 of the April Daily Draws. So as we close out the week and approach the weekend, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Celtic Spirit Oracle. Let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. And we have the Six of Wands. That's very good. Six of Wands. It's a success card. What have we achieved? This is saying that we're going to achieve something quite soon. This is talking about we'll get recognition for our achievements. It will be noticed. We will see it. We could celebrate it. He's having a victory parade here. He's probably coming back from a successful battle. This is the triumph, the victory, the success card. Maybe we've done something, achieved something this past week, even today. We're going to achieve something. We've got the energy of success about us. That's what this card is saying. So we're either achieving it now or we're close to achieving it, and we should be ready to celebrate those achievements when they come. We may not yet have achieved the actual long-term goal that we're aiming for, but we've achieved steps towards that. We've achieved something that's worthy of recognition. And that's the point. It's not just about the end goal that we've had our intention towards, what we're trying to create in our lives. When we successfully execute the steps that we need to get there, that's a success and achievement in and of itself. So that's what this card is saying to us, is that celebrate even the small victories. The little victories all add up to your final big victory. All those little battles that you have to fight to get to the end. And when we've done that and we've overcome challenges, obstacles, or just work through the process and achieve that little bit that we needed to achieve at this precise moment, that's a success, and that's worth celebrating. That's worth acknowledging. So this could be that people may notice what you've done and may say, well, you've done a good job there. They may give you praise, and they may give you a reward even for it. Some of you may get a promotion at work or something because people have noticed the good things that you've been doing in your work. Or it could just be a thank you, a recognition. You may not get promotion, but you are affirmed as you're doing a good job, and that's a reward in and of itself, to know that you're on the right track, you're doing a good job. But the most important thing is that we recognize it ourselves and we celebrate the little victories. We don't have to throw apart, make a big issue of it, but we at least acknowledge it so that we can remember the moments, well, I achieved that and I did that and I was successful there and I wanted to get that done and I did it. Because that enforces the fact that we are able to be successful. We have the capacity to achieve. Because some of us perhaps have been so worn down by the past experiences that we've had that maybe we wonder, we doubt if we can be successful because we only remember the times when in our eyes we weren't, or when other people told us that we weren't. So it's important to, when we genuinely achieve something, when something, works, that we've done, we got it right, and we achieved something, no matter how small, or, it may be virtually insignificant in a lot of people's eyes, but we know that we've done this, and it's important to recognize it because it's to reaffirm, as I say, that we have the potential to be successful. We have that about us. We have that quality. So, because we're only in the future, we may doubt, or can I do this? When we feel that we're a failure, because we remember very much so what are deemed as failures in our lives, and then we feel that those failures define us as a failure, but they don't. They're just times where we miss the mark, or what we were aiming for. It doesn't make us personally failures. It just means that we didn't quite achieve what we wanted to at that time. But when we've had a few of those, it can reinforce the label of being a failure. Whereas when we have experiences of success, if we recognize, make a note of them, recognize them, and make something of them, which fixes it in our minds, we can say, well, I may not have got that right, but I did get this right. So it counters the fact that we can be a blend of the two. Sometimes sometimes we're successful, sometimes we're not. But it doesn't make me a failure. It doesn't even make me it just means that I'm capable of success when the energy is right and I can get things right. Sometimes I'll make mistakes and it won't get there, but ultimately I'm able to be successful. And that's what we need to get into, that mindset. And the more success that we get and the more confidence we get, sometimes the more successful we get. Because the more we focus on the failures, sometimes the more failing is what we do. But when we focus upon success and achievement, sometimes that breeds more success and achievement. It pushes that energy forward. So let's recognize our successes and acknowledge them, and let's go on and make many more. Okay, so let's see which we can pick the deck up. Which oracle card we get to go with that. Oak. Strength, journey, doorway. They're all doorways towards where we need to be. All these little successes. And oak, again, that phrase, out of little acorns, big oak trees grow. So we may only have a small success, but out of these small successes can grow even bigger successes, stronger, more lasting successes. So don't despise the small little victories that we have, because they have the potential to grow into much greater things further down the line. They may be the doorways to the journey towards a stronger, more vital and more abundant sort of existence. So those little victories are key to unlocking that. So let's not knock any of the small victories that we have. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 19 tomorrow. That's right. And until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.